best assessment about what's going on, if anyone intelligent is able to pay attention anonymously. Hi. Maybe someday I'll get to meet you face to face. We'll be living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer. Yeah, because, the best I can do is, this is the best I can do. I don't have any money because money's not real. And I know. So this is the best I can do as a public forum to present the truth of the Gospels so people can accept it and say, hey, like Jesus and Muhammad and so forth. And when I go to the store, when I talk to just about everybody I meet, we deserve and need to, laws, laws. Technology is heading in the direction it's going to have to. It's just natural. It's just natural progression. It's just intelligence. Is going to have to become the police agency and the law. It is the law enforcement of the world, as far as understanding natural laws, obeying natural laws, and then enforcing those laws. Okay. If you're given life by an infinite essence and you have to eternally obey laws to maintain your life of sacrifice, like it says in the Bible, then you're not allowed to tell God, no, fuck you, I'll tighten AE, I'll do that. You're not allowed to do that. That's not what the laws are given for. Laws are given for us to learn to love and appreciate the gifts given for what it's worth, And when you pass on, because your religious beliefs are selfish. Remember that little murderer from Fort Huachuca? Fucking little prick. But I should feel that way. I'm tired. Okay, that was over 15 years ago. Since then, I've had my teeth rotted out, my genitalia nearly rotted off by chemical poisoning by his business partners. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I'm so proud of him. He's such a fine young man. I'd love to have him as a son-in-law. And I'd just soon kick his teeth to the back of his fucking head as look at him. And people at the time, no, I wouldn't have done any good to take his gun and light the fucking ceiling up. It's not. I have to correct the technology being a good person. You share the truth with people. You get them to understand faithful love. And then if they can't do that, it's like, well, this is your pages. These are picture pages. Everybody get out Bill Cosby and get your picture. Hey, let's roofie Beverly Johnson, fuck her on the couch, and get Bob Crane's ghost to film it. Right? They're horrible. That's all I can say to you. And when I connect to people, they feel like their team's going to win. It's like, your team sucks just as bad as their team. And you suck just as bad as they do. You won't tell everybody you meet, we need to live the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer, and we need to do it now, and we all need to peacefully stand up for it. If Parsons has to get technology to do it all by himself, our children are going to look at us and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? I had to just light your ass on fire. Fire, I bid you to burn, right? And that's horrible. Yeah, it is horrible. But you got to understand people. When they're taught to pray to the 1322nd Redeemer, he'll help you through. You end up dead in a bar, right? If you don't want to hear the truth, don't come and try to jack me off under the table like you're part of a Teamsters union, okay? Do you understand? I got to move my bed over against this wall so I don't have light coming in so I can sleep at different times and take naps and stuff. And then I can't wear the pajama stuff, so maybe I'll wash the thinner ones because I don't sleep well enough and I don't breathe well enough. I got to be cool but warm. And I guess the best is just in a boxer shorts. And when you get up to go pee, if you're cold, and just tough it out. This is a military town where most of these people need to be probably exterminated by their own technology before we can have any semblance of freedom. Because I was hoping that the technology would just be able to spread my social media, and then people go, and have common sense enough to go, yeah, if you listen to other people talk on media, okay. This guy is like a breath of fresh air. It's like, wow, he's real. Wow. Yeah, like my mom used to say about people, this guy really burps, right? Yeah. I tell people that all the time because you understand that people in that book that you're reading that's been turned into a comic book by corporations were real people living real lives, teaching real truth about real faithful love. And we're not living it. It's as simple as forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. And then you don't want to keep asking, what the fuck is wrong with you? Most everyday people around here, yeah, they agree. But is it the thing like with Rockefeller, are they kissing your ass and then won't get up to stand with you because they're afraid of the people that, that are afraid of you? Yeah. They're more afraid of the people that are afraid of me than they are able to have the courage to stand up and say, he's right, let's do this. Wow, sounds like you're one, doesn't it, though? So, hey, let's make another Jack Black and blonde kid movie. Is that Scott Pilgrim? I don't know what the actor's name is. I don't need to know. They pretend to be something they're not for money, and money gets children raped and people mass murdered, and then you're so successful. Hey, look, it's Entertainment Tonight. Oh, look, it's Access Hollywood. Yeah, here, want a beer? Take some fentanyl. Yeah, me too. Maybe the dogs will eat us in West Texas. Maybe so. Every animal deserves a good, meal. Yeah. Fentanyl? A fentanyl putrefating body? Maybe we ought to just have the dogs go eat us. Maybe, feed some sharks. Let's go surfing. Let's go surfing now. You're just terrible. That's what you guys are. You're just meat bags for money. So why don't you just go surfing and feed a shark? Okay, so I'm serious. Wow, boy. Meditation. Beginning to understand Ian, old Regina King's son, a lot better. And, when you watch that movie, the propaganda movie of Mary J. Blige, you don't understand Malcolm very well. And about Betty. But, when you connect in prayer and you feel this kid's pain and suffering and his loss, when I watched that movie, by the time I watched that movie, he's probably already dead from the thing in the bar. So it didn't matter. Same thing like with Ian. I didn't know who he was until after he was dead. Like, this is getting repetitive and it's really starting to piss me off. Well, we can program people like we're programming a video game. We can't get them to do anything they don't want to do. Okay. Hear that, Mama? You protect that kid with your life. You and your money and the technology are going to save your children from suicide because they can't get through to the Messiah and they can't understand, and then they can't get through to anybody else because they know it's wrong. I'm praying to the guy. They say that, Yeah, you still think Louis Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad and his egotistical offspring are the way and the truth and the life? It's because they're brown, right? Patrick's brown, but I know Patrick. Everybody gets abused by the same technology. Yeah, I get that from Lopez all the time. Yeah. We're all getting abused just like your dad is hard on Gabe and Mike. And yeah, but okay. I guess I'm going to have to do this all by... Yeah, I know. Just like when I said I watched the Spider-Woman thing, it's like, I got to do this all by my effing self. I'm not going to get any help from these people whatsoever. They are so broken and so lost and so selfish. No, it's not depressing. Well, because if you wait on them to help you, it's never going to happen. And if you realize you're the focal point and you're going to get it done, survive, stop, eliminate abuse, and recover, then you go, well, and whoever's meant to live in the kingdom of heaven, recovering with me, will be. Yeah, it will surely be, but if I don't have myself to give, I've been thinking, you've been on my mind, don't you want that from me? No, they don't, obviously. They would find a way to just globally spread the truth about the real Messiah, overnight, and we'd all be living it. So they obviously do not want the Lord's Prayer for me, but they want it for themselves. What I got at Fort Huachuca, it's not time yet. So it's like they want the Lord's Prayer for themselves, but they don't want it for people they hate. And so they don't want it for me, so they obviously hate me, okay? Now, I hate what the military does to I hate what these people do. I hate these bone bags trapping the soul in their fucked up egos. But I want them all to accept the Lord's Prayer tomorrow and live it. And set the guy that shot the lady in Cruces, in the car free from jail, let him sit down and go, God damn, what was I thinking? Parsons right time. He's right there on YouTube. If I had listened to him, I'd never have shot that lady. Yeah, I know. Like Mark said, man, if I had had you as a friend, I'd have had a totally different life, and I wouldn't have been a killer for drug cartels and then an operative for the CIA. Yeah. Because all I needed was one friend like you. One friend that I could trust. And I don't know if that's the case. Well, because with Bob, with the whole thing with April and her mom and the diary and the wanting to have sex with all of us, and me being the leader of the group and not taking advantage of the girl and her mom, because I could have gone back and had a menage a trois with the mom and the daughter at the same time. We know that, right? But my best friend, instead of sit there and say, wow, I have one of the best friends in the world. Last time we ever talked, he yelled at me, "You just like Obama because he's black." I was like, no, he's telling me all the lies I want to hear. And I want to believe him. That's why I like Obama. Now, I don't like Obama at all. I can't stand the guy. I'm like Gabe and Mike and Pat. He's a liar. And my dad, he's a goddamn liar. He is, but so is the guy that you're voting for money too. So you're a goddamn liar. He's a goddamn liar. You're all goddamn liars. We need more money to lie. No, you don't need money to lie. You can lie without money. Before we had money, there was guys like Goliath. Hey, I'm going to come and cut off his nuts because I can, and then rape all your women, and then try to rape you off the planet. With no money? Complete fucking abrasive, abusive liar who denies the glory of grace in every face. Fucking pig-faced, murdering, batshit, crazy fucktard, right? A little bit of mom came out in that one, right? I got the shittiest, fuckiest, goddamn shitty fucking kids in the whole shitty fucking goddamn world. A little bit of Marianne. A little bit of Marianne, yeah. And you guys connect to your mom? Seriously? You don't see my mom's mouth and the sarcasm and the... Really? You want me to pray, connect to my mom? Bother my poor mother during her cancer treatment? Mom, they suck. No, I'm not going to talk to mom. Why should I talk to my... Look, it's my Marianne face. Fuck you. My mom wanted to do. Earl, a woman can talk that way and she's a bitch. If another guy talks that way, all the bitches will kill him. Fuck them, Mom. Somebody's got to get up and do it. And they're all worthless bags of shit. She was raised by a sergeant major who killed more people for the U.S. Army because he thought he had to pay people to live here, and killed God when he was 15 because he couldn't marry a Mexican girl because of her bigoted father. I hate you for purple passion. I'll beat you with a dog collar. Oh, sweetheart, you love me. You saved my cigarettes and my beer so I wouldn't be bitchy as hell and a complete asshole the rest of the day. Oh, what a sweetheart. Yeah, I know. Linda was just making sure. You better hide some of his cigarettes and alcohol, because then he's going to be a real pain in the ass until Granny gets here with the trunk, right? So, people have to sit down and be honest with themselves before they can be honest with other people. What the fuck am I doing here? I don't know. Here, put the Orange Crush in the bag and follow the drunk guy across the road, because no one will stand up for the Lord's Prayer except for the kid that tells the cute little stories. And then tells you fucking rat bastards, why won't you stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me? I get technology to fix it all by myself. You're going to be I don't think it's all by myself. I'm pretty certain that, well, as far as being on the outside, if I'm not plugged in, but these, what can they do? They told me at Sierra Vista, you mean to tell me, and the Buddhist prophecy says this true, so it's most likely the case. Okay, they have the one like Jiddu Krishnamurti, Sun Yat-sen, and D.T. Suzuki plugged in, and Yosul, the warrior of Korea, plugged into computers. Because they're jealous of them and they're pathetic, and it's the only way they can deal with them is to plug them in and hide them from the world. Like the assholes at Fort Huachuca, Fort Piss, Hole in the Wall, Sandbox, and Los Alamos. Hey, let's drop bombs on everybody and make it feel like we're the all-powerful gods and can come down on them with money and fuck anytime we want. It's like, wow. You ever watched 60 Minutes? Don't you feel pathetic just watching it? The only thing more pathetic than liars on TV is liars watching liars on TV, right? Peace out, man.